Hey, come on in. Grab your apron. Let's get to work in the kitchen. Get you situated where you can see. So today I decided to work on some breakfast. As I told you in my last video, things have changed around here and I need to have breakfast. My son is working earlier in the mornings. He needs breakfast. So I decided to kind of come up with my kind of own recipe. So here's what I came up with, if you can read it. This is jalapeno popper egg bites. And I am going to put this on the community page. You can have a copy of this. So check on the community page and I'll put that over there. So I've made egg cups before. It's a family favorite. It works well for us. So let's get started. So I got the idea from our jalapeno popper soup and I was like, what are the ingredients for jalapeno poppers? So one of the things is bacon, right? So in a greased muffin tin, very, very greased. You really want this greased. I am going to put a little handful of cooked, crumbled bacon pieces. Now, you can use regular bacon. You can do turkey bacon. This is actually turkey bacon because this is what my family likes. Well, they like the other bacon, but this is what our family uses. Let me put it that way. You can do this however you want. You can put a little, you can put a lot. Do it to your taste. And we'll get all of these in here. Now this recipe makes about 18-ish. So you can divide this up. So, there. That was 1 pound of bacon pieces. Cooked and chopped. Now, next thing, jalapenos. So this is just a bag of jalapenos. You can wear gloves when you chop them up. I've already chopped mine up. And I'm just going to put a handful, a little sprinkling, I'll show you this in a minute, of jalapeno poppers. These are jalapenos, putting them in each egg cup. Now if you want them spicier, you can leave more of the seeds in it. I don't want these too spicy because I don't want anybody to have indigestion when they're eating this. Okay. So I have some left and what I will do is put these in a bag and I will freeze them. So let me wash off my hand. Hang on. So after you touch those, if you're not wearing gloves, make sure you wash your hands because if you scratch your eye or touch your face, it could burn. So this is ready. That's what let me show you. Hang on. We're going to move. This is what it looks like. Whoop. There you are. You see it? Okay. Now, our egg mixture. This is 1 block of cream cheese. I softened it. It's still kind of lumpy in here. It's okay. These are 10 eggs that I have beaten really, really well. And this is where you're going to add your seasonings. Make it to your taste. Make it the way you want. I put some seasoned salt in it. Maybe a little over a teaspoon. Some garlic powder. Some onion powder. And of course, a good sprinkling of, are you ready for this? Here's our verse. Here we go. And over all these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Colossians 3:14. Got to sprinkle that in there. Really, really heavy. We all need love. In our world today, we all need love. So, I beat this up really, really good. And you are going to notice that there's some lumps in the cream cheese. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. It will melt in the oven. So, I'm going to fill up each egg cup at least halfway. If there's a little bit more, because there is kind of clumps of the cream cheese, that's okay too. So let's get this poured in here. So we're going to do about halfway. You can always add more later if you have extra, but I want to make sure that I have enough, because these will puff up in the oven. That's why you do them about halfway, because they're going to puff up. And we're going to bake these in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes, give or take, depending on your oven. You may have an oven that cooks a little faster than mine. You know your ovens. Okay? Now, ready? This is what it looks like. There you go. I don't want to make anybody sick by moving you around. So, now on top of that, we're just going to put a sprinkling of cheese. Just a little pinch. Kind of like that. Just a little pinch over each top, just to give it a little extra goodness. If you don't like cheese, you can leave that out. If you don't want extra cheese, you could use whatever kind of cheese you like, your family likes, or leave it off. This was just the recipe that I came up with. Again, my name is Michelle, and this is Life Changes. If we haven't met, please come by and stop by again. And remember, again, this is the again part. Check over on the community page, and I'll put a better recipe of that if you want a copy of it. So, now, all I'm going to do is just kind of wipe off the top, make sure there's no egg gooiness on top. Clean it up a little bit, and I'm going to bake this at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. So let's get this in the oven. Now, that is in the oven. The timer is set, and you want to see what they look like when they come out? This is what they look like. This is what they look like. You can see some of the cream cheese on here. That's okay. I am letting them cool. And this will be breakfast for my family. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. So I'm so glad that you stopped by. And let me know if you try this recipe or if you have a recipe like it. I'm sure you can Google this and find a better recipe, but this is just what I came out of my head. So again, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends. Remember, I love you, and God loves you.